I chose a picture of Sherman's March to the Sea. From November 15th until December 21st, 1864, Union General William T. Sherman led some 60,000 soldiers on a 285-mile march from Atlanta to Savannah, Georgia. During the march, they destroyed everything in their path. The picture was engraved in 1868 by Alexander H. Ritchie. The picture shows houses that are destroyed. There are African Americans and a cow in the picture walking across the railroad as the troops are destroying it. I think it symbolizes the people having no choice but to leave because they have no home or anything left now. In the back, by the mountains, there are tiny troops. The two generals were talking and pointing about something down the hill. There is a man holding the American flag and a horse. In the back of the picture, there is a train coming, but they tore apart the railroad, so there is nowhere for the train to go. And there are also tiny people in the back pulling what seems to be the parts of the railroad to the side of the road. In the one corner, there is a pile of all their tools and things they are using to take apart the railroad. This picture relates to history because the purpose of Sherman's March to the Sea, or the Savannah Campaign, was to frighten Georgia's civilian population into abandoning the Confederate cause. Sherman's soldiers did not destroy any of the towns in their path. They did, however, steal livestock and food. They also burned down houses and barns of people who tried to fight back. They needed to make old and young, rich and poor, feel the hard hand of the war. They did this after the loss of Atlanta. The Confederate Army headed west into Tennessee and Alabama, attacking Union supply lines. Major General George Thomas took some 60,000 men to meet the Confederates in Nashville, while Sherman took the remaining 62,000 on an offensive march through Georgia to Savannah. I chose this image out of all others because I liked how it showed all the different things that happened in one picture. Like people having to leave, the soldiers destroying the railroad, and what happened down the hill. The generals communicating, the train coming with nowhere to go. All of those things happening in one picture, it seems so amazing. I also picked this picture because I thought Sherman's March to the Sea was interesting and I enjoyed learning about Sherman's March to the Sea.